Hey everyone, it's Keely Maryum. Welcome to another vlog. Today I'm doing something, I guess, a little bit different. I am taking you through something that I decided I'm gonna work on today, or that I'm gonna start working on today, and that is sort of fixing my schedule. It's definitely something that I need at the moment. I don't have a very good schedule, especially when it comes to mornings. I'm not very good with mornings. I've never really been a morning person per se. So on any other day, I would usually just go back to sleep right after Fajr, but I decided I'm just gonna stay up and try to fix my schedule. On occasion, I have managed to fix my schedule in a way where I can just get up during Fajr and just get up for the day, but lately I haven't been able to do that. I usually end up feeling a lot better when I wake up early in the morning and just get up for the rest of the day. It is a little bit later in the morning. It's like 8:30 because it kind of takes me a while to wake up and be able to function, be able to like talk to a camera. So yeah, I did take my time already. I had my tea, I watched some TV, just kind of hung out for a little bit. So I think what my plan is I'm gonna try to do some slow but productive activities that make me feel good in the morning, at least for this first little bit of trying to kind of make myself enjoy mornings a little bit better. I think that would be a really great way to kind of like condition myself to like mornings. I'm gonna start off with slower activities and kind of like work my way to more productive activities that, I don't know, that kind of use a little bit more of my brain, I would say. I am still a little bit sleepy though, to be honest. I didn't get like a full sleep, so I'm gonna have to see how this is gonna go. I hope I can stay up. So I think the first slow, easy, yet productive activity that I'm gonna work on is crochet. I mentioned in, I think, my last vlog that I am planning to make crochet and sell it and see how that goes. So I'm gonna start a bag that I wanted to work on. It's definitely gonna take a long time. I'm not gonna get through it this morning. So I think I'm done crocheting at the moment. This is what I have. I made like a little granny square. This is what this is called, a granny square. And so it's just like a flower and like, I don't know, I really love these colors together with the pink and the white and this green. I feel like the pink really stands out with these more neutral colors. Anyways, yeah, so I made this and I have 12 more that I have to make. And I also started making some of the centers. I also started listening to a new audiobook, although I didn't get very far into it because I was trying to figure out this pattern the whole time, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to really sit and listen. And I started a book by an Indigenous author. I can't remember the name of the book or the author. I'll try to put that on the screen. But yeah, it's basically about colonialism in Canada. I think it's gonna be a really informative one. I try to read books by Indigenous authors when I can, because I do think it is important as someone whose family settled here. But yeah, I definitely feel like that activity that I did was a little bit more productive, which I'm happy with, but it did kind of start making me get a little bit sleepy. So I'm gonna move on to another activity. I'm sitting on the floor because I just feel like I have a lot more room for all my stuff because I have a lot of like journal supplies and things like that, so I'm gonna be writing in my journal. So I've been journaling a lot more lately. I kind of am like on and off with journaling, but the last couple of months I've been really just getting into journaling a lot more, and it really helps me to kind of like deal with my feelings. I use my journal to talk about many different things. Like I usually talk about what I did during the day, how I'm feeling. Sometimes if there's like a certain memory that has come to mind that I really like thinking about, I'll write about that, just because sometimes I almost have a fear of forgetting and I'm kind of sentimental. And one thing that I do, because I am very sentimental, is I sometimes take things that normally would just like go in the garbage. This sounds weird, but I tape them into my journal. So like if somebody got me something, like if somebody got me a tea from Tim Hortons or something like that, I'll take like the little tag off of the tea bag and like tape it in, or like maybe like a candy wrapper or something like that, something that's like sentimental from that day. Marvin, no. Hey, hey, hey. Marvin. Marvin. No, I know you can't have that though. Marvin, oh no. Those are scissors. Sometimes I feel like cats are like toddlers. This is kind of what I've done so far. It looks a little bit messy, but I'm okay with it. And I think I'm gonna have to get something to write on here, like a little like note card, so then I can write on it there, because it doesn't really give me much space now that I'm seeing this. I used to spend so much time trying to make my journal look just like aesthetically pleasing, and honestly now I just don't really care that much. I like decorating it a little bit, but it just doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be over the top, because the point of my journal is just for me to be able to just write down what I want to write down. Like if I spend too much time like trying to make it look perfect, it just kind of takes all the joy out of it for me, and I don't really want to write as often, because then I'm just like fussing over the appearance of my journal and it's just not fun anymore. So yeah, that's why it just looks kind of messy. It is what it is, and like it's fine. It doesn't need to look aesthetically pleasing. I think I'm gonna write on this. This is what my page looks like. I did end up just covering this up because I mean, it is just kind of like my personal thoughts. This is just a TBR, so it's like books that I plan to read soon. I'm fine with sharing that, but yeah, I usually just like put stickers in and different things like that, and I am gonna obviously put the date on it. I forgot to do that. Sometimes I'll just write without putting any kind of decorations in it or anything. I'll just like literally just write. I took a quick break from what I was doing to put the dishes away and tidy up and all of that fun stuff that I had to get done. I decided to have a little snack because I'm kind of getting a little sleepy and I want some energy. So yeah, I just have some apples and some peanut butter, which might sound weird, but this is probably one of my favorite snacks from my childhood, and it's relatively healthy as long as you don't overdo the peanut butter. I know it looks like there's a lot here, but it's not really that much. It's a little bit later now and I got myself a cup of coffee. I had a snack. The snack kind of like helped me to get a little bit of energy. So now that it's a little bit later and I'm feeling a little bit less groggy and tired, I felt like now would be a really great time to do something really productive. And so I decided I'm going to study Arabic. So I'll kind of like also take you guys along and show you how I'm studying this. One of the resources that I use most often is this YouTube channel called Arabic Comprehensible. All of the videos are entirely in Arabic without any English translation, so I find this really helpful in developing my listening skills. Whenever I come across a word that is new to me, I like to write down the entire sentence that was used in the video. I find that this helps me to understand the context in which the word is usually used. I then search for the meaning online just to make sure that I'm understanding the meaning in this sentence. And then I write it down so that I can put this into flashcards later for me to use. So this is a better view of what my notes tend to look like. So yeah, that's how I study Arabic. I feel like I change it up all the time, kind of depending on, I guess, my skill level or what I'm trying to accomplish, like what my current goals are. So I do find that today, like, doing things that I enjoyed really did help. Also, like, getting up, getting dressed, getting out of my pajamas, it really did help. Like it helped motivate me a lot. Most mornings though going forward probably aren't gonna look like today did. Today was really just, I had a pretty open schedule, so I was able to kind of get away with just doing fun things that I enjoy that make me happy. I think it was a good day to really like ease into it in this way. And just kind of get me used to waking up early and get me motivated and get me enjoying waking up early again. Inshallah, I can maintain this routine of waking up. But overall, I think this little plan of mine was pretty successful. I would one day like to implement a routine into my life in the mornings where I just really get up and do productive things, and maybe only like have like a half-hour rest at the beginning, and then from there just be productive. Today wasn't really about that. Today was really more so about just like breaking myself out of this routine of waking up late. So I think I did really accomplish my task, and I'm really excited to actually wake up early tomorrow again. That's all that I have for today. If you've made it this far, I just want to thank you all for watching, and please do like and subscribe.